I would like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who I learned this truth. Shalom to the brothers who pushing this truth, gospel, and sincerity to the four corners of the earth to wake up the elect. And to the elect, I say Shalom. Today's topic will be the Most High is going to melt the 2/3 of the nation of Israel and you heathens, because missiles are coming to blow this place up. And this being the year 2025, the apostles deemed it the times of prophecy. And my first scripture is concerning what the Most High has coming to you 2/3 and all you heathens. You so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, and you so-called Native Americans who are blinded and ignorant to what's going on around them. But my first precept is going to be in the book of Ezekiel in 22 and 17, and it reads, "And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross. Dross. Now, if you look up the word dross, dross means residue, and it pertains, the unused part of the silver is the dross. So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you 2/3, you are dross to the Most High. You're residue, you're nothing. You're no good. All they are brass and steel and iron and lead and the mouths of the furnace. They are even the dross of silver. So there he goes, right there. The dross of silver. Therefore, verse 19, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, power, because ye are all become dross. Behold, therefore I will gather you unto the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace, to blow fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you." And that's the Most High saying that he's going to melt the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. And yes, he's going to also melt all you other heathen nations, starting with Esau, the Edomites, on down. But this is the Most High telling Ezekiel that what he's going to do to the nation of Israel, the 2/3. You know, the scripture says that judgment must first begin with Israel. So verse 21, yeah, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst of thereof, as silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord Yahweh, have poured out my fury upon you. Because the Most High Yahweh is mad as hell at the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. So with that, I'm going to get a couple precepts And my first precept, I'm going to go into the book of Zechariah to prove that the 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to be destroyed. And I believe in Zechariah. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8, and it reads, "It shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die." Now that 2 parts are you wicked Israelites. The 2/3 of a fraction equals 666. The mark of the beast, and it's also the number of the wicked, because the 2/3 you Israelites are wicked. Continuing on, but the 1/3 shall be left therein, and that's the elect, who's going to be saved, that remnant. Verse 9, "And I will bring the 1/3 part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power." Because only the elect is going to call on the name Yahweh. You 2/3, you're going to call on Jesus, sweet baby Jesus. You're going to call on Buddha. You're going to call on Allah. All type of just bullshit. So I'm going to get some more missile scriptures. This is going to be the book of Zechariah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Salakia, this is going to be in verse 12, I meant. So this is Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. Verse 12. "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh," Salakia, this is talking about all you heathen nations that done had your foot on our neck. Because earlier when I started this video, I said that Ezekiel scripture, because the Most High specifically said that he's going to give the nation of Israel missiles, but now we're going into you heathens. "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth." Now the only thing that can make this happen is thermonuclear missiles. Those missiles that are hit not only in America, but also other places around this earth. But mainly modern day Babylon, America. And a good visual of this, if you can see that movie Terminator, So like Terminator 2 Judgment Day, when they was at the playground and she saw a vision, America being destroyed with thermonuclear missiles. And she got burnt up to her skeleton. So Khan, I'm gonna get another scripture. We're gonna go into the book of Isaiah, chapter 66. This is Isaiah 66 and 15, and it reads, "For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire." So Khan, those chariots are those which people call UFOs, but they're not UFOs. We call them IFOs. They are identifying flying objects. They're vehicles of the angels. Not only are the thermonuclear missiles is going to be fucking shit up, we're also, the angels are going to be, our brothers will be fucking shit up. Continuing on in verse 16, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, plague with all flesh. And the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be many." And Khan, and going down into verse 17, another cut to you 2/3, because this is talking about you. "They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine flesh and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, said the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai." And you 2/3, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you confusion of faces, y'all love eating the pig, y'all love eating that bullshit gumbo with shrimp and bullshit in it. Y'all love going to get Chinese food at these Chinese food restaurants, and they serving y'all rats and mice, and y'all just loving it. So this is just a short video that I wanted to make because the spirit jumped on me, and hopefully this lesson was edifying to those who may come across it. Lord willing, till the next time, Shalom.